What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Wednesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and Anderson and I are hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. What's going on, Anderson?
Not much. How are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'll be much better when this damn summer heat is gone. I'm ready for fall.
And when the neighbor's gone with the backhoe.
They still got the backhoe out here. They've been working on this pool for months. I don't understand what the hell's going on.
And it seems like they do nothing with it until we decide to record a video, and then he decides to shake, rattle, and roll.
Then it's showtime. So hopefully we get through this without any disturbances. As it is a Wednesday, we're going to do a WTF Wednesday video. For those of you who may be new to the channel, WTF Wednesday is the one day a week we showcase beers we normally wouldn't on the program. Sometimes that means we do stuff from the big boys, Bud Miller Coors. Sometimes we do stranger offerings from microbreweries. And sometimes we travel abroad and check out some international flavor. And that's what we have today. This here is called Meteor Pills. And this beer is Française. This is from France. Can't say I've had a ton of French beers.
Nor have I.
Where'd you get this?
Rosie's Wine Shop in Lakewood.
Oh, okay. You got it at Rosie's. And this was $1.90 per bottle, which is probably a gross overpay for whatever it probably is. But still be interesting to give it a shot. I know I've had, like a few French beers over the years, but you don't really see a ton of them.
Well, I thought it'd be interesting because it's a French beer. I don't think you've might not have done any French beers on your channel here.
I don't think I have, unless maybe one of the bombers or something we got was French or something along the way, and I don't recall. As far as the crown or the cap here, we got the little Meteor, so I guess it's the Meteor Brewing logo. Stats on this, 5% ABV, 26 IBUs. Looks kind of like a Euro lager, right? We got the green bottle, which is
unfortunate because
yeah,
it was sitting on a shelf exposed to light, so I assume this is going to be skunky and light struck.
Looking for a date. I don't see any dates on it anywhere. A lot of times the Euro ones have a little hashtag thing where it cuts the date, but I don't really see it. As I shake it up, looking for that.
Yeah, I don't see a date anywhere on it either.
Yeah, label, nothing too crazy. Just says Meteor Pills, Fin et Floral. So that's it. Now, there was a little bit of a write-up on it on Untappd. What do you got there?
I'll read the English version because I do not speak French. Meteor Pills is a superior quality beer and the result of a unique know-how. Made in 1927 by Louis Hague and his son Frédéric, its authentic, exclusive recipe is a skillful combination of novel ingredients, particularly hops from the Czech Republic, Saz, and Alsace Strizzle Spalt. Its pale yellow color is crowned by an abundant hairy head. It looks like an abundant hairy head.
Yeah. Picking up that skunk, though, the second you opened it, bro.
Yeah, so I noticed that too. That holds out the promise of great finesse. Particularly light and sparkling, it gradually asserts its smooth bitterness before opening up in rich floral aromas and offering an intense freshness. Now, as I said earlier, unfortunately it's a green bottle, and it was sitting on a shelf, and who knows where it came from before then, so it's...
Now, it says this is from Hockenfelden, France.
So it's probably light struck.
Well, if you hear Hockenfelden, sounds German to me, not French, right?
Correct.
I know it said there was Alsace hops in it, so obviously Alsace-Lorraine is that region on the border of France and Germany. It's changed hands over time, so it's German and French, depending on, I guess, who's in charge this day. Although you obviously have a lot of ethnic Germans, so I'm guessing this is beer produced on that side of the French border, but is still French. That's where it's produced. Ratings-wise, does okay. Untappd at 297, Beer Advocate at 293 with a 72. Okay. 3 is kind of my default for a beer that's serviceable. I drink again. Below 3 gets me a little bit leery, especially on Untappd. Beer Advocate I expected a bit low. I'm honestly surprised they're so close, though. 293 on Beer Advocate and 297 on Untappd. Usually you see for something like this, usually they get a pretty brutal treatment on Beer Advocate, but then on Untappd they're kind of bad. People like them. It's something you drink on vacation. What's it look like? We got our Brew HQ SRM chart. What do you think?
3, 4.
I was going to go maybe like 5-ish.
4 or 5.
Well, let me see. It's hard to tell when you... Yeah, maybe like a 4 or a 5. It's just kind of like a light golden color, really. Crystal clear. You can see right straight through. You got some tiny little bubbles there, very fine bubbles. Head, I can't argue. I mean, yours dissipated. Mine hung around a bit more. But it looks like nice white pillowy head. Mine's kind of got like the island thing going on there.
Yeah, yours looks more like how they describe it than mine does.
Yeah, it looks all right. Let's give it a sniff.
I mean, when you first open it, it really
It
had
smells
that.
like weed, bro. This straight has got a weed smell to it.
But when you first open it, it really had that skunky light struck smell. But that's
Yeah,
that's
you picked
kind
it
of
up right away.
dissipated.
It smells like weed. You know, like when you get those like dank IPAs, that's like what it smells like to me. Like
You
floral.
must be high.
But I wish it's got the floral smell, but it's like a weedy smell.
This just smells like a lager beer to me, or a pilsner beer.
No, that's an odd smell. That's not just regular though. There's something else going there. I don't think it's light struck. I don't think it's like skunky smell. Well, maybe it is skunky. Do they smell different?
I think so.
Now that you nose blasted mine. It is slightly different. That's
They
weird.
do smell different.
Now, my nose is actually working nicely for once, and I can smell things, which is great.
It is odd that they smell different.
Yeah, I think you pick up like a little bit of a skunky weed thing from this one for sure. Not that
Yeah,
big,
maybe.
not a big light struck.
It might be
smell.
because your head's still sticking around compared to mine. It's almost gone.
It could well be. Yeah, now mine's finally just about gone. It smells all right. It said floral. I mean, I think mine tasted more kind of that skunky, weedy kind of smell than floral. But I mean, I suppose weed is a flower. Maybe that's what
Right.
maybe that's what they're going for. All right, let's give it a shot. Cheers. Super light bodied, very light bodied.
Definitely not the skunky flavor I expected.
No, I hate to say, I actually don't mind this.
I mean, there is some bitterness to it,
The body super light, so
Yeah.
this is definitely like a lawnmower summer beer.
like water.
Yeah.
Water light.
Water, it's almost like water. If you're from the great
What is
city.
water?
Listen, only the Philadelphians know, right? Water, baby. This will taste. It's watery, but it's not. It's not offensive. The body.
No,
It-
no.
It tastes like a lawnmower beer.
But you expect it to be that way. For a light pills, I mean, you expect it to be.
You get a little bit of like a maltiness in there, kind of like a bready malt or a crackery malt, maybe more accurate. And then I think you do get a nice little hop bite to it. It's not super strong. It was 26 IBUs, but I think you definitely pick up the hops at the end.
I mean, there is some bitterness to it, but it's not like
Not
overpowering
offensive.
hop
It's not
bitterness.
strong. No, nice light bitterness. Nice kind of like crackery malt thing going on. Tiny bit of sweetness from that. You know, inoffensive. Inoffensive.
Again, I'm really shocked for a green bottle that's traveled from Europe, and I found sitting on a shelf that was definitely exposed to light regularly,
And I can't imagine people are grabbing these left and
that
right.
it's not just completely skunky light struck beer. I'm
Yeah.
really surprised at that.
Yeah. All things considered, for me, thumbs up. I don't think it's a bad beer. Meteor Pills, surprisingly, thumbs up.
I would also give it a thumbs up, especially for $2 a single. I'm sure it's probably $6-7 a six pack if you found 6 packs.
I will say this, it got me burping already, though. I've had a couple sips and I can feel the burps coming.
Well, I'd definitely give it a thumbs up.
And they're hoppy burps. So, was it Meteor Brewing?
No, it's Meteor Pills. Yeah, Meteor Brewing. Yes,
It
you're
is
correct.
Meteor
You're correct.
Brewing. Meteor Brewing, Meteor Pills. This beer is all right. Surprisingly, 2 thumbs up. When I saw the green bottle and knew it had been sitting there, I thought for sure this is going to be a train wreck, and it isn't. So pleasant surprise on this WTF Wednesday. Meteor Pills coming through. I'd have another one, so would Anderson. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had Meteor Pills? Are there some other French beers we should be looking for? I can't say I see too many on the shelves. Hey, till next time. Cheers.
Cheers.